Hi everyone, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I wanted to sit down and compare and share, do a little versus competition of the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder, which is my go-to absolute favorite setting powder. I find it's the only one that really helps the shine control in my face, really sets my concealer and foundation, and it's just overall an amazing product. A little expensive. This is the travel size. It's lasted me about a year and a half now. So the travel size is really worth the money and all that stuff. I think it comes to $38 or $28, I can't remember. And then the full size is $47, and it's probably the same size as the next product that I'm going to compare. This is the Glossier Wowder powder, which a lot of people have been comparing it to the Laura Mercier powder. So I wanted to put it to the test and see what works better on my dry skin. I am dry in these areas, but I'm a bit oily just in the chin and in the forehead. On this side of my face, so my right side, I'm going to be using the Glossier powder, and then on the left side of my face, I'll be using the Laura Mercier powder. So there are 3 ways to apply this product, or to apply these products. For the Laura Mercier powder, I actually use a blush brush, just because I feel like the brush up the little tip here is easier to get under the eyes, push it all in, and then blend it all out and get up into the corners of my nose, get into my chin, get onto my forehead, and everything like that. So definitely, if you don't have a setting powder brush, go ahead and use a blush brush. You can honestly use whatever brush you want. You can use a small pointed brush, something like this is an e.l.f. brush, but it's like pointed, so you can really get in there. It's not as stiff. I think that's probably the most thing if you're looking for a brush, whatever to use, don't use a stiff brush, just because you want a fluffy, nice finish to it. So for the Wowder, this brush actually came with it, which is a very soft brush, and you can push down to it. It moves with the thing. These are all clean, by the way, and so is my face. But it's easy to swipe, it's easy to go down, because that's what you want to be doing with the powders. You want to be going down with it, just so you're not bringing up any hair or things like that that can really show in photos, or just if someone's up close to you kind of thing. But yeah, so for this powder, I'll be trying the brush, but then also people have been using the powder. So this is actually, or the poof, I don't even know what this is. This I actually just took out of the packaging. Oh my goodness, I already threw it out. Well, that's a first for me. Usually I have a pile of garbage on my desk that I never really throw out. Anyway, this came with the Laura Mercier powder, so you literally just push it down on it and kind of set it on with your face. You can do that for baking or things like that. So I personally don't really bake, because that's just not how I do my makeup. I'm just not that baking person. I kind of want to try using this with the powder, but I don't know. We'll see how the powder goes. This is kind of my first impressions on this powder, using it on my face, so we will see. So if you want to see how these 2 products last on my face, then just keep on watching. So I guess I should probably start by putting on some foundation, so I'm just going to kind of quickly go through that. I'll use the exact same products that I've been using. Actually, no, I will not. I'm going to be using my Glossier concealer. This product I've actually been using beforehand, because I wanted to give my honest opinion for this product. I've been using this for about a week now, and I love it. I definitely wouldn't leave this concealer as my go-to concealer, put this concealer on and then leave it. I definitely would put my Maybelline Fit Me or a wet concealer, liquid concealer over top of it, just because this really gets rid of the dark circles that's under my eyes here. It helps with cover some blemishes, but I find that it's noticeable on your skin that you're wearing concealer, so I like to go over it with a liquid concealer, blend it in with a beauty blender, and then it's fine. Then honestly your face looks so much brighter, and it looks really, really nice. So yeah, that's the sitch on that. But going in for foundation, I'm going to be using my CoverGirl one. I think that's all I'm going to be using. So yeah, I'm just going to put this on, and then I'll get back into the video. So now I look like a ghost. I have applied my foundation, concealer. I also did apply a primer. I used the Benefit Pore Professional primer, all that stuff. Finally got rid of that redness that I had going on. But yeah, so now it's time to apply the powder. So on this side I'll start, and I'll be using the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Alright, so I'm going to go in, tap it all up, and just put it all under my eyes. And I'll do this side of my face. I like to just kind of put it everywhere, even though, because my foundation is very dewy. So I'll do this side of my forehead and well. Okay. Oops, got some in my eye. Alrighty. Okay, so that is a that. And so now we're gonna go in with the Wowder. Wowder! It comes with a little thing, so I'm gonna rip off this thing. Okay, so that's off. So this is what it looks like. And the top, so I'm just gonna kind of swipe the brush, tap it off a little bit, and just put it under. One thing that I do notice already is that this is a bit tinted and the other one's not. That's actually white. So I'll put it on under here. I don't really, this side looks definitely more white than this side, but yeah. Gonna put that under there and on this side. Okay. This brush is really, really soft. I really, really like this. Alrighty, so I'm gonna put this back on here. So let's zoom in and see if I can notice any significant differences. So this is my face super zoomed in. Hello everyone. I can kind of notice a little bit of difference. Like here you can see all my pores are still kind of there. Like you can almost see the product. Let me focus this a bit better. Like you can kind of see the product still there and it's on my face. Also I need to put more concealer on, they're quite dark here. But like, you can definitely notice all that. But on this side, I kind of, let me focus this a bit more. I mean, I can still kind of see the product, but it's not as, oh, this is quite soft. Oh, also ignore my nail polish. I just took off red nail polish. Oh, this is actually just my nails, but this is very, very soft. Huh. Anyway, I mean, definitely not creasing as much. My forehead's always creased, so that's not much of a thing. This side I can see the product a little bit. This side I can't really, which is kind of nice. Even though this is working, you can kind of see a little bit up here and then on my nose. But this side is more defined and all that. So yeah, you can still see them all on this side. So I'm kind of actually liking this. So I guess I'll put on some like bronzers, see how the product builds. See how it does with like other powders and things like that. So I'm just gonna go in with my regular bronzers and blushes and all that stuff, and I really look white in this camera. It's probably just because of the light behind me, but I need to fix this. Oh, I washed my brushes last night and they're still a little bit wet. Beth actually did my makeup last night, so that's why I was washing my brushes, because she just wanted to use every single brush into every single product. Definitely subscribe to my channel so you won't miss out for that video, because it's so funny. If all of you who don't know my sister, if you're new and you haven't been watching for a while, I'll leave a card of the video that her and I did together, and oh my god, it's so funny. My sister has Cohen syndrome. She's 23 and is just the life of the party. She's a hoot and a half. Okay, sorry, I'm winded, I'm out of shape. I just got the phone flipping rang as I was doing my bronzer. I was like, okay, so I ran upstairs to go get it. And then it was my dad, so I was like, okay, so I go back downstairs. Just as I hit record and get everything set up again, the phone rings again and it's my dad asking the same question that he asked me. Oh my god, I thought that was the phone again. I was gonna go insane. Anyway, I'm back now. Oh, I need a moment. And I need to hit the gym. I can't, like if I can't go run up the stairs twice, I got bigger problems than I think I do. Alrighty. Whew. Where's my highlight? Okay. I think that's all the face stuff that I use, or powders. 1, 2, 3, just use, here it is. I'm going insane. So I'm gonna zoom you in a little bit again. Okay, so this is with my powders on. So I have my bronzer, blush, and highlight on. As you can see, it's kind of like this side still shows a little bit of the powder, like you can tell. And then like you can more tell over here on this side of like where my hairs are on my face. Oh, I need to do my eyebrows. This side's not that bad actually. Like I don't mind it. Usually it's all like clumped up here is all the powder, just sitting in my dry spots, and this I don't find it. I don't find it's doing that as much. So I'm quite happy with the Glossier powder. I'm glad that I bought that one as like a replacement of my Laura Mercier one. I just wanted to see like an actual half and half side of how it works. But yeah, I'll leave, let me just zoom out here. So yeah, I'll leave a whole description of how it lasted throughout the day, what it was like when I took off my makeup and all that stuff. So in my final impressions. But right now, the winner is the Glossier powder on the right side of my face because I think this is a little bit nicer. I love the brush. The brush is super, super soft. I do like how it's tinted a little bit because I can almost use this as a regular powder and stuff like that. So I'm quite excited. Maybe I should try it up against the Maybelline Fit Me. I haven't used this at all yet. It's still in its all little packaging and stuff, but I imagine I did that and it didn't actually have like I accidentally bought like the tester one, or like if I bought the tester one and I did that and just went all over my black pants. That's a nightmare. But anyway, so maybe I'll do a review for that. Give this video a thumbs up if you want me to do that. But yeah, so let me know in the comments down below if you have tried this powder and what are your thoughts and all that stuff, or if you're willing to leave, sorry, I like took it apart, willing to leave the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. It's my first kind of like versus thing. Also, I need to put more concealer on that little zit there. Getting sidetracked. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys! Thumbs up. Okay.